Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Juan, for your time. Do you have any questions for me?
How did you start in the field?
Yeah, great question. I had a lot of family members that were in medical device and pharmaceutical sales, and I just knew that this career was for me. I knew that, like you said, the dedication, the passion, the hard work, coming from an athletic background of being a student athlete, Division I college basketball in Georgia, I knew that I had the will to accomplish anything that was put out in front of me. And I love to be the controller of my own time because when I know that if I can control my time and my destiny, I know that greatness is there for me because, like you mentioned earlier, discipline is very important. And I think that's why a lot of companies decide to give me an opportunity. So I went to a conference where they were looking for sales reps at the moment. And out of 500 some sales reps, I was one of the five they chose. And ever since then, I've done really well. I've been a medical device rep now for 4 years in a row. I've never missed a quota. I've accomplished every goal. I've grew business way over $1 million collectively over my time of being a medical device rep. So, I think that, companies see that. And when they see that dedication and passion that you mentioned, the results are 4 years later, you can become a very successful sales rep like myself. And, I'm grateful for the people that I met. I practiced, I interviewed, I trained. I worked on everything that I could to make myself look like a really, really top tier professional. So companies were willing to give me an opportunity.
All right. I really appreciate that.
Yes.
Definitely be a plus as far as my journey this past 6 months and really trying to get to the meat of knowing which way to go as far as pharma or medical sales, and just actually just getting my foot into the door and understanding the terminology and be able to network. And in this here industry, it's all about your network and who knows who. And so I'm able to utilize my LinkedIn as much as possible, looking up the recruiters, hiring managers, and just trying to gain access as far as a fellow 15 minutes of their time. And this way I can be able to understand their story and they be able to understand me. And this way we'll be able to build and go
Yeah.
from there. So I
Yeah.
definitely appreciate that. And also a major shout out to Boston Scientific as far as the Boost program. It definitely was a plus and really joining the Boost program. It really helped me as far as furthering my networking um, through the industry.
Yeah. Great question. Great. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. As you know, you and I working together, having a very, very, really good resume, being able to interview very well, explaining your resume to the hiring manager, letting them know that you're organized business professional by your skill sets. And that's explaining to them how you were able to accomplish your goals in the past, giving them a story that they understand, why they should give you an opportunity because of your work ethic, right? But also your work ethic strategically. Are you putting your energy towards the right things in order to succeed and become the best professional? So those are some of the things that managers are listening for when they're listening to, why do we should we hire you? Do you have the capacity to represent an entire territory? Do you know how to organize your schedule? Do you know where you should go in order to get the business? Do you know how to get the business? Do you know how to build that relationship with that doctor in order to get the business? So those are some of the things that managers are listening for when they're looking to hire someone in a medical device industry is, do they have that understanding of how to run a business? Because in reality, we are kind of running our own business. Companies give us the products, and our goal is to achieve that goal. And even though it's another company's marketing and their business strategies, but it's technically your business because it gave you those set of numbers in order to accomplish that goal. So when you're interviewing, make sure that, you let them know that, hey, I have the capacity to not only have that hustle, that dedication, but also I understand how to grow a business by being strategic and also learning how to map out your schedule and figure out where the business is and when you should go after the business. So again, thank you. And I think you'll do very well in your journey.
We come a long way. It's still going. I
Yes.
remember meeting you at the National Sales Network in DC. So I'm able to see that smile. And he was at every single meeting, every single talk and gathering, hospitality suite, work in the room. And I actually admire that about you. Real big ups to the National Sales Network. I'm part of the Charlotte branch, Charlotte location. And it definitely was a plus to actually get out there and get some notoriety, get some interviews under my belt, meet and greet, and network, because that's all the industry is built off of networking. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you.
And just for my own personal sake, I'm gonna chop this part up, chop, pop, chop. What would be your experience so far with working with me?
So far, you have to be disciplined to actually work with Miss Z. Be on top of your game. Always be in the know and being well organized, and letting her know what's the needs that need to be done, what need to be fulfilled. What areas are you having problems with or challenges? Don't be afraid. Tell her everything up front, and she'll walk you through it. So I really appreciate that. Even if you are on the other side of the nation, so you're in Las Vegas, I'm in Charlotte. You actually played a big pivotal role in actually my sales journey, and I really appreciate that. I really do.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Well, every day is a new day to get better. And I'm very proud of you trying to get better. So I think that before you know it, a company is going to be like, wow, I'm happy I hired him. So
Hmm. Yes,
great.
indeed.
Yes. Well, thank you for your time. And I hope you have a great day.
All right. Thank you.